Hey you guys. As you guys can tell by the title, I'll be building a 6x6 house in Bloxburg. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do pretty okay. I feel like I'm the queen when it comes to building small houses in Bloxburg. I'm trying to think. My biggest house that I've done is probably no bigger than like 8x8. But yes, today we're gonna be building a 6x6 in Bloxburg. Without further ado, let's get into the video. I already did the exterior as always, and I have to say I'm really proud of how this turned out. Like, look at this, look at this, look at this. I used the transparent decals like, hello, this is adorable. Same thing over here. I put it around the mailbox. Y'all, this is too good. This is actually smaller than 6x6, so this is gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but you know what? I'm ready for it. We got this. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like low-key nervous. Like, I don't know what to talk about. I haven't done this in so long. And it's also weird because I'm doing face cam. I never really do face cam when I did my Bloxburg videos in the past. Bear with me, okay? Let's just talk about how I've been doing lately, okay? Let's just do that. I've just been doing so much at once. I'm trying to post on here more consistently. I'm doing shorts, streams. Now I'm doing regular full-length videos. It's been kicking my butt. Like, I'm trying to stick to a schedule. It's literally impossible to do all of this at once. At least for me it is. I still need to try and find a balance. And then to top it all off, I'm also posting on TikTok for my gaming channel, and I'm posting on my vlog channel and my vlog TikTok. So if you're ever wondering, why is Kachunkie not posting? Where is Kachunkie? I'm probably just posting somewhere else, but that's actually my goal for next month. I want to try and post on all these different platforms more consistently. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but we're gonna figure it out together, besties. Okay, so I did the basics. I did the wall trim. I don't know if I want to add any pillars. I kind of like the no pillars look outside. Okay, so over here is gonna be the kitchen. Over here is gonna be the living room. Here's gonna be the bedroom. The goal for the house is to make it as functional as possible, so I still want you to be able to like actually live here. Maybe not role play, but at least live here, you know? I know for sure I want to at least have the appliances like a fridge, stove, and a microwave, and then an eating area. I feel like I can make all of that fit here. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what to talk about. Can you guys comment some talking points for me for future videos? I'm just sitting here like building in silence. Let's just talk about the build. I don't know, I could add a sink here, or I could make it cute and add like a little extra table. We're just gonna have the sink in the bathroom. We're not gonna add a sink to the build. This looks so cute right here already. So we're just gonna make it cute. Let's just scratch the whole functionality thing out the window. I've been watching a lot of like Bloxburg video, French roses, of course, kind of to get myself back into the zone, see what's new, see what's trending, like building hacks and stuff. Like this right here, I got this idea here from Floaty, one of his recent videos. He did this thing with the dresser, and I think it looks really nice. Honestly, I'm hoping this doesn't take too long because I have a date with my boyfriend later today. Have you guys ever seen those couples do those like clay competitions on TikTok? I'm really excited. I've never used clay before, and neither has he, so this should be really fun. Since this video is gonna come out after we do that, I'm definitely gonna include the results of what we did. Spoiler, I already know I'm gonna win. I feel like his are gonna look a hot mess. Okay, but wait, this is coming together so nicely already. I love it. I'm gonna add a seating area in this little section here. I was kind of going for like cottagey when I went for the exterior, but now that I'm doing the inside, I don't really know if I want to continue that like cottage core vibe. I guess we'll just figure it out later on. Okay, I'm kind of regretting not planning this. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for the colors. I kind of want green appliances. Is that weird? That is so cute. I love that. But can they all be green, or is that doing too much? What if I like mix it green and yellow? I kind of like the shade of yellow that it already is. I don't know. Y'all, we're just going with the flow. This video is literally gonna be like 3 hours long. A green fridge, a yellow stove, a white microwave. Usually appliances are all the same color like in your house, but I kind of like this, so we're gonna go with it. Yellow. It's been however long later. I don't know how I feel about the kitchen. I don't know, it's kind of giving like dull. I don't know why I said it like that. The exact way I said it, that's exactly how I feel it looks. It just looks very dull. As for the actual kitchen, I like the kitchen, the layout and stuff. I might add some more decor. Hello. Little easy stuff like a vase can go here. Whenever I do vases, I always love adding 2 flowers. I think it just makes them look a lot nicer. And then for the next one, I guess I'll do 2 different shades of pink. Actually, no, I'm gonna change this to green. I'm so indecisive. Okay, yeah, that's it for the kitchen. We're gonna move on to the living room. My main goal for here is to make it still feel cozy. I don't want it to feel like super crowded or anything, even though it is pretty small. I don't want it to feel small. You know, this is actually turning out a lot better than I was expecting. Maybe I'm just like getting better at Bloxburg already. I feel like I've been learning a lot, especially because I've been watching a lot of other YouTubers lately, especially on TikTok. I love TikTok. I've just been so obsessed with TikTok lately. I used to be one one of those like, oh, I don't use TikTok, I'm not like other people, I don't like TikTok. But no, really, TikTok is just amazing. It has so many like different resources and stuff, and it's all like so fast for you to consume too. I'm kind of in like a bright pastel color mood. I don't know. I like the yellow. We're gonna keep the yellow. I think my mindset is to kind of just fill up all the corners. If I fill up all the corners, then eventually the whole thing will be filled. So this corner here is done. Let's work on this corner over here. Maybe a corner shelf for the corner. That would make a lot of sense. We're just gonna copy and paste. Oh my gosh, yes, I remember I used to always just copy and paste in my old build. My old Bloxburg self is returning. Okay, wait, this part might actually look cute. Let me see what I can put on here. Let's put some plants. When in doubt, plant it out. Maybe more books. You can't go wrong with more books. We're just gonna copy these from here. Okay, wait, that's actually like not too bad. I kind of like it. As for this corner, I kind of want to put like a dresser because I don't think I'm gonna have space in here for a dresser, or maybe I will. But just in case, I think right here would be a perfect spot for a dresser. Yeah, my style is all over the place. I have this rustic thing here, traditional here. What is this? Isn't this the fancy one? Yeah, fancy here. We're literally just doing whatever today. I love that for us. Now that I think about it, this build is literally reminding me of that one plant home I made back in like what was it? 2022, I think it was. All we have to do now is add like a little seating area. That should be pretty easy. The only issue is that I feel like all the couches and stuff in Bloxburg are really big, even the single ones. I want to use this one here. Like, I don't know, I just feel like that's still big. I kind of like this rug. Okay, we're just gonna copy that rug. That was literally so easy. Okay, all we have to do is color this couch, which I just did. Done. Add some pillows. I think I'm just gonna do 2. Pillow 1, pillow 2. Okay, it looks like we're done with this area here. Same thing as the kitchen. I don't know, it just looks really dull for some reason. I don't know what it is, but we're just gonna move on to the bedroom. I did not realize how tiny the bedroom was until just now. This is literally 3 by 3, and I have to try and fit a bathroom in here too. Okay, y'all, bear with me. Bear with me. This right here, this is gonna be the bath corner. I can't even say bathroom. This is literally a corner. And then this is gonna be the bedroom area here. I feel like this is illegal to even consider a bedroom. I feel like jail cells are bigger than this, but you know what? It's fine. It's Bloxburg. It's okay. Anything can happen in Bloxburg. Because this is so little, this actually shouldn't even take that long. We're just gonna put a bed here. We're gonna do like a dresser. Actually, I'm gonna do like a dresser, TV, desk area situation thing I saw French Roses do once. Okay, let's get started. We're gonna put a window here. Cute. Bed on this wall. Also cute. Okay, as for the dresser situation thing, what she did was she had a cabinet. I keep saying cabinet. I don't know what it is. I keep mistaking counter for cabinet and cabinet for counter. She had a counter. I don't know why I always get them confused. I've been getting them confused for years. Anyway, she got a counter and then she got a desk. I can't remember what desk she used, but we're just gonna use this one. I feel like this is pretty cute here. Then she got this dresser here. Pretty sure you can use whatever tall dresser you want. I'm gonna use this one here. And then she added a TV at the top. This looks so cute. I love it. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to add lights to the TV. I don't know, just to spice it up a bit. Look at that. What? That is too cute. What color are we using for lighting now? I still use sand red, but is there a better color for lighting? Please let me know. Okay, wait, this actually isn't too bad. I kind of like it. I don't know what it is. The bedroom is kind of making me like the entire house now. Okay, this corner done. This corner done. Still not obsessed with the colors, but I know if I sit here obsessing over it all day, I'm never gonna get done. For this corner, it's gonna be really simple. There's really not much to put here anyway. We're gonna add a mirror. Cute. And we're gonna do these 2 paintings that I've been like adding everywhere. Okay, bam, we're done. Okay, now all that's left is, ooh, why is the microwave sticking through? That's not supposed to happen. Okay, now we have to do this little bath corner. We're gonna add a tub. This is literally a shower, girl. We're gonna add a toilet on this wall here. You know what? We're gonna get a fancy one. We're gonna get a fancy toilet. Bam, fancy toilet. And then on this wall here, we're gonna have a sink. Ooh, we're gonna experiment. We're gonna experiment with a custom mirror. But what sink do I want to use? I'll do this one. Cute sink. Okay, we're gonna experiment with a custom mirror. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Ever since I learned how to do custom transparent decals and stuff, I've just been so obsessed with them. Oh, this is gonna be too good. I'm kind of feeling pink walls. Pink walls, anyone? Oh, Imagine a whole house in these colors. Okay, because now I have to do that. That looks so good. I don't know what's the color of the shower. I'm just like clicking stuff, seeing if I like any of it. Okay, now we are finished. I'm gonna go off camera now and add all the decals. I also didn't add any lighting. Like, girl, it is so dark. Maybe that's why it was so dull, because there's no lights in here. Okay, so I'm gonna add the lights, add the decals, change up the colors, maybe like a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back with the tour. I ended up not really adding that much color. Actually, I didn't change the color of anything. All I did was add lights and decals. I need to stop trying to make my builds perfect. I need to just kind of like accept them as they are. I'm not gonna lie, it does look kind of wonky. Like, I'm already looking through the windows. It's definitely kind of wonky, but the more I play, the more I get back into Bloxburg, the better they'll be, okay? All right, so let's get into the tour. I don't think the build is too bad. I really do think it's just the colors that makes it look a little bit weird. Like, there's really no set theme. I was really just using colors that I liked. Okay, let's go back to the kitchen. The kitchen, I would have to say, might be my favorite room of them all. I feel like I was able to make really good use of the small area. What was this even, a 3x3? Yeah, and I have everything except for a sink and a counter. However, if you really wanted to use a counter, you could definitely go in the bedroom and use this counter right here. Or you can use this sink over here as well. Oh my gosh, I forgot to add a mirror. That's so embarrassing. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. I literally lost my train of thought. Anyway, here goes the living room. Yeah, I need to stop trying to be perfect. I need to just accept my builds as is. You know, it's really not that bad. It's just a coloring. I need to definitely practice more with coloring. Here goes the bedroom. I do like the bedroom. I forgot to color the flowers. Love that. I definitely had to sacrifice a lot of space, but I really do think I made it work. Kinda, sorta. A little bit. Honestly, it just gives off New York City apartment. Like, you're paying $5,000 for rent and you have like 2 square feet of space, but it's still cute, so it's fine. Anyway, that's all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, even though it came out like absolutely atrocious. You know what? Let me give myself some credit. It actually came out kind of cute. If I were to rate it, I would give this a 6, which isn't too bad. Let me know what you guys thought of the build down below. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to also comment below more Bloxburg videos for me to do, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.